There are two types of woman based on financial handling. Type 1 is the one that will always tell you, I am your responsibility, and you just have to do it. So, this type will always drain the man financially and emotionally because he is trying to live up because of the emotional blackmail the woman has used over time. There's this particular scripture they use very well, the one that says, a man that cannot provide for his wife is worse than an infidel. So, because of this emotional blackmail, if you're a gentleman like Fela would describe some men, you just live all your life trying to make sure that you just meet up with the needs, existential needs, just basic survival needs. So, you are earning, you are dumping it. You're earning, you're dumping it. And she will never sit down to consider how you can plan for bigger dreams together. All her needs, from food, clothing, shelter, even up to pad and bra, she wants you to buy, because she will always tell you, if you can't do it, then that means you don't love me. And that emotional blackmail has led a lot of men to continue to just earn and dump it. It's not a bad thing, you are just being responsible. But guess what? A woman who cannot sit down and look at future with you together, other than just meeting basic survival or existential needs, such a woman, while you are taking responsibility, she's turning to liability. Future with that kind of a woman is risky because she has become a big threat to a bigger dream in future. The second type of woman, I don't know if I can use Mrs. Ibukun Awushika. I've never met her closely, but I've attended quite a few events where she was built to speak. And from what I studied, she's the type of woman who will not leave the man with all the responsibilities. She's the type that cares about, oh, wait a minute, you must have spent a lot to have paid for all this. I hope you still have some savings after paying all these bills. I do not mind sharing in it so that there can be some funds left in order to be able to plan for other bigger things in future, because plan is very important. So the second type of woman is the type who helps dreams, bigger dreams. So that's the type they will say behind every successful man is a good woman. Don't despair if you have the first type of woman. It's just a question of orientation. You can always sit her down and explain to her. In fact, share this video with her. Babe or auntie, please, we need to review our income and other financial strategies, because I've checked and it looks like we do not necessarily have sufficient to save for other plans. We are only living between earning and spending to survive, and that is risky for the future. So if she's the type that really cares, with due time she will begin to factor in the need to also plan for future and begin to reason with you. But if you have talked to her many times over and she's not changing, just accept fate. She is a weapon fashioned against you. So when you are married to a weapon fashioned against you, you can just figure a way on your own to make sure you continue to meet the domestic needs, yet you have to figure another way to continue to plan for the bigger dreams in future. Otherwise, she's a threat to big dreams. What type of woman do you have?